Hey folks, this is the first YouTube live that we're doing for 2018. We're going to be hopefully doing a lot of these things. Maybe we'll switch over to Facebook Live. I'm not quite sure yet, but we will also be sending this out through email on a daily basis. Well, what we're going to do right now is I want to show you some opportunities that are taking place within the industrial sector versus the utility sector. I want to keep this very simple. You know, one of my big things is talking about sector and group rotation. The premise of all this is that unless you understand what's happening on a big picture level and then on a sector level, it is almost impossible to make money on a single stock level. Some stocks are their own thing, like Tesla and so on and so forth. For the most part, that holds true. Why? Because stocks are very highly correlated. So I'm going to keep this very simple and very much to the point, because we're going to send this recording out also through our email list and everywhere else. So let's have a look at the chart right behind me, and I'm going to show you two things. So let me quickly move over here. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do all this. I think we have to switch the camera like this. Okay, here you go. All right, so two things. Here is a very simple chart, and this doesn't mean much to you probably right now, but what this is the industrial sector of stocks of the S&P 500, which is in blue. And in red, what you can see is the utilities sector of stocks. And I know my phone's a little bit shaking here, so going forward, we're going to have a tripod for this. But basically what's happening is industrial stocks are getting very overbought, not just in absolute terms, but also in relative terms. And the same thing holds true for the red line, which is utility stocks. The utilities sector of the S&P 500 is very oversold, not just in absolute terms, but also in relative terms. Moving over to this screen, what you can see here is the XLI ETF. If you look at it up here, you can probably see that over here somewhere. Anyway, this represents the S&P 500 industrial stocks. And what you can see here, these blue arrows. These are part of what's called my TST Vertical X-Pro proprietary indicator. What it tells us is that whenever these blue arrows show up and then they stop printing, we have a overbought condition that is ripe to either take profits or you can actually go in and short, okay? So the industrial stocks right now are very, very overbought. So within the industrial sector, one stock that I think is extremely overbought here in the near term is shares of BA, which is Boeing. And again, what you can see here, for example, is these blue arrows. So look at last time we had these blue arrows, which was in July of 2017. When they stopped printing, the stock ended up going sideways and consolidated a little bit lower. And right now, the same thing is happening. You can see the industrial sector of stocks is very overbought. The blue arrows are still printing. I'd expect them to stop printing any day now. And then for the more aggressive traders, it's an opportunity to maybe buy some puts or put spreads for a few percent pullback. If you're long the stock from a swing trading perspective, multi-day, multi-week, maybe even multi-month, it's a good opportunity to take some profits. And if you're a long-term investor, it just basically means don't buy here, wait for a better opportunity after consolidation. So that is basically what I wanted to go through with you guys right now. I hope this makes sense, and I'll see you in the next YouTube Live.